Good to be with you, Chris.
Those 14 Democrats who fled Wisconsin to block a vote in the state Senate say they'll come back if you'll sit down with them and work out a compromise, and the deal would be that the unions agree on the money issues, but they keep their collective bargaining rights. Governor, are you willing to do that?
Well, no. First off, those Senate Democrats should realize if you want to participate in democracy, you got to be in the arena. And the arena is right here in Madison, Wisconsin. It's not hiding out in Rockford, Illinois, or Chicago, or anywhere else out there.
One of the strategies for the pro-union people is to attack Fox News, because FNC is one of the few media outlets not sympathizing with the protesters. Rather, we are trying to play it straight, and that is not sitting well with some on the union side.
Most of the protesters, despite this gentleman here, most of the people have been fairly reasoned, calm, and willing to talk.
They were one of the biggest contributors to Scott Walker's campaign in Wisconsin. So now the Koch brothers are making sure their investment pays off. Over the weekend, the billionaires put their AstroTurf group, Americans for Prosperity, to work and bust in hundreds of Tea Partiers to Madison to do the bidding of corporate America. And yet some folks in the mainstream media are equating the workers in Wisconsin to Tea Partiers, calling them the Tea Party for the left. They couldn't be further from the truth. Here's what the Tea Partiers have been rallying for: corporate profits, lower taxes for the rich. They want Wall Street deregulation, and they don't care if health insurance companies drop people. They call it a government takeover. The folks in Wisconsin aren't fighting to get rich or on behalf of the rich. They are advocating for themselves and their families, not corporate America. They don't have a communications arm, except me, helping them along, which brings me to the folks across the street. Glenn Beck is not too happy about workers fighting for their rights.
Protests become contagious. Can you deny this anymore? They'll cascade. They will sweep the Middle East, and they will begin to destabilize Europe and the rest of the world. Tell me what the hell Madison is. Show that picture up in front of New York right now. Tell me what this is. What the hell is this? What is it? It's the unions poking, pushing, prodding.
Yeah, poking, pushing, prodding. Since they were just across the street, I said, hey, what the heck, let's get a camera. I went over there and talked to a few of them about taking over the world.
Fox and Tea Party are one and the same. You don't have the Tea Party without Fox. And especially as someone from Wisconsin, I feel it as deeply in my bones as possible what Fox News is doing to my state. The Senator Feingold that we lost, and now the fact that they're taking away collective bargaining. The fact that I have friends of mine calling and say they don't know how they're going to be able to survive on a teacher's salary. It's as un-American as it gets.
Why outside Fox?
Well, I think this is a great location. Fox is a megaphone for the kind of ideology and the philosophy that is anti-union and against the middle class. I think of them actually as being anti-patriotic and anti-American because, as you know, America was built based on the middle class.
Sarah Stutz, who heads the Planned Parenthood operation in my state of Minnesota, said she recently opened 3 express centers in wealthy Minnesota suburbs, in shopping centers and malls, and places where women are already doing their grocery shopping, picking up Starbucks, living their daily lives, and stopping off for an abortion.